4 of the 5 scoring this contest. So there is 19-year-old Jawaad Shamshir preparing for his second bout of Dubai 2025 after a unanimous point decision victory over Rangse Seau of Cambodia. His opponent is also 19 years of age. He's from the Islamic Republic of Iran. Excuse me, it was he who beat Rangse Seau of Cambodia. Shamshir Jawaad's win was over Wisdom Dube of Zimbabwe.
Round 1.
So we're underway then. Action from the round of 16 in the men's 54-kilogram bantamweight division between two teen sensations. Boxers hail from Australia and Iran, and the man wearing red is Australia's boxer, Jawaad Shamshir, just 19 years of age. The 2024 Australian National Schools silver medalist at 55 kilograms. He's competing at 54 kilograms here. And his win over in ring A in the round of 32 was over Wisdom Dube of Zimbabwe. A first round stoppage just before the bell. His opponent, wearing blue, just moving clockwise to his left, is Mehdi KAZEMI. He's also 19 years of age. And his earlier victory in the round of 32 came against Rangse Seau of Cambodia, a unanimous point decision victory at the 2024 World Youth Championships. I was in Budva, Montenegro to see him come away with a bronze at 51 kilograms. Competed in the World Boxing World Championships in Liverpool earlier this year. And here he is, one win away from becoming at least $10,000 US richer. Both men in search of backhands at mid-range. Nice left hook landed by KAZEMI, and another roundhouse right, but he's landed incorrectly with the inside of the glove. Now he's going to have to watch how he conducts himself here, because if he continues to slap with the inside of the glove rather than punching correctly with the knuckle part of the glove, points have been deducted for that infringement during the course of this tournament. So even though the opponent will feel it, Shamshir in search of the backhand, bringing the left hook into play. He too could be guilty of landing with the inside of the glove rather than the knuckle part of the glove. He reached for a straight shot to the body. A right hand counter came with over the top from KAZEMI. Solid overhand right landed by KAZEMI, with Shamshir retreating to the ropes. Nice three-shot combination ended by a left hook from Shamshir. Looking for the same cluster of punches once again. Closing seconds of the opening round. Both men trading misses, and they're really loading up on the shots, and it's the inside of the wrist of KAZEMI which catches Shamshir on the bell. Explosive round of boxing to get this round of 16 encounter underway. So both men having successes, but eye-catching shots such as that from the left hook were perhaps enough to give KAZEMI the better of the round. But make no mistake, Shamshir was in it every second of the way. He had his successes as well.
Can you tell me around? Can you tell me around?
Well, the Australian coach is asking for the score. We can see it here, courtesy of the IBA live scoring, and it is a 3-2 split in favor of KAZEMI. Judges 1 and 2 preferring the work. Excuse me, judges 4 and 5 preferring the work of the Australian boxer.
Let's go.
Round 2.
So we move into the second round. Jawaad Shamshir just edged in the first round, the Australian boxer wearing red, just remaining on the edge of range now, but swarming his way forwards and really letting scything punches go with terrific force, and it's another slap with the inside of the glove. He's got to watch himself here, because these shots are landing with resounding thuds that are reverberating around the seating here at this open air arena. But several times he's been spoken to about that infringement now. And nice shot off the ropes from Shamshir, but this is where he was caught by the left hook previously, and he was tagged there again as he seeks to turn the tables. It's a nice movement in the pocket from KAZEMI to avoid that attempted pressure, but then Shamshir showing his reflexes as well to avoid the attempted counter-attack. Solid right cross landed by KAZEMI, and then he lands a left hook. And Shamshir slipping and sliding across the ropes, momentarily southpaw as he launched that leaping right hook. Oh, both of these men have been spoken to frequently. The head of Shamshir just touched up by that two-shot cluster from KAZEMI. And the amount that they are being spoken to, I hope neither of them is Dr. Point, which would alter the complexion of this contest. Nice 1-2 from Shamshir, but back comes KAZEMI straight away, and the two men exchanging shots at mid-range are relying on their reflexes and head movement to avoid the incoming fire. Shamshir just giving himself some room to work by getting off the ropes. But KAZEMI enjoying success in where we're having terrific trade-offs, and there's a fantastic right hand, but again, he's spoken to about slapping with the inside of the glove rather than punching with the knuckle part of the glove. Now, make no mistake, Shamshir will be feeling the effect of these shots, but because they're landing with the inside of the glove, they may not be considered point-scoring shots. There's an altogether more correct right cross, and another one. Solid right hand. Oh, well, he's been caught a slap again. And I thought that one did land correctly. Remember, when you dig out World Championship footage from days of yore, the gloves used to have a white component, whether they were red or blue. Oh, dear me. So a point has been deducted from the card of Jawaad Shamshir for not keeping his head up. Now, if he's just been issued a warning for that, I would suspect if KAZEMI is spoken to about punching incorrectly again, he may well have a point. Oh, that's a cracking left hook, and it disorganized the boxing stance of Shamshir. Dramatic conclusion. Oh my goodness, now what's going on here? Well, I'm sorry, I think this is an inopportune time to issue that count, but we did say it was coming. Both boxers issued a point either way. And KAZEMI spoken to repeatedly about punching with the inside of the glove, which renders it a slap rather than a punch. But make no mistake, there was a left hook which landed just before time was called and the warning issued, which completely disrupted the boxing stance of Jawaad Shamshir. So the point deductions are effectively going to cancel each other out. And there's some of the... Well, was there too much wrong with that? And that was the left hook which disrupted the stance. And then the shot which followed, the referee called time and issued a warning. So it's a 4-1 verdict in favor of the man in blue.
Seconds out.
But the distribution of the scorecards means that we have got 3 scores that are tied at 19 points apiece.
Your third and
Judges
final
2
round.
and 3 preferring the work of KAZEMI in blue. So it's all come down to the final 3 minutes in a contest where both men have been issued warnings. KAZEMI for punching incorrectly with the inside of the glove. Shamshir for not keeping his head up. And you see, that was with the inside of the glove again, and he's really going to have to watch how he conducts himself and throws his shots here, KAZEMI. And remember, with 3 tied scores of 19 points apiece, as Shamshir has some success on the inside, but takes a strong right hand when he got bulldozed against the ropes. And Shamshir hooking away, neither man really bothering with the rangefinder of the ring. That is the jab, and there's another clumping left hook which lands solidly. Couldn't quite tell. Oh, that's a perfect right cross, and it rocked Shamshir down to his boots, and look at how he's holding his feet, looking threatening. I think he's looking to buy himself some time, because as another right hand goes through, Shamshir responds with a right hand of his own. Oh no. Now as a cut occurred from a clash of heads. A cut to the right eye of Mehdi KAZEMI. Both boxers spoken to about keeping their head up. So KAZEMI on the front foot, now dealing with the inconvenience of a cut right eye which was caused by an accidental clash of heads. Approaching the halfway stage of what has been an incident-filled round. And again, both men loading up with punches from the backhand, neither man looking to set up their attack with the jab. The left hand used by Shamshir on that occasion as a corkscrew lead left. That was a wonderful right hand which came behind a jab, but then a counter right hand in response from KAZEMI. So KAZEMI adopting a back foot posture here, perhaps concerned that he doesn't want the cut to worsen, but there is still a lot of time for this contest to be turned one way or the other. Remember, 3 tied scores of 19 points apiece for judges 1, 4 and 5. Shamshir not too far away with the right hand. Good right hand from Shamshir, using the jab to set up his attacks, and he's landed with a couple of right crosses. Now he's turned southpaw, switches back to orthodox while he's out of range. Grazing right hand, and then the shot landing with the inside of the wrist, which is certainly incorrect for KAZEMI, who's been spoken to about that. Oh, that's a wonderfully clean left hook landed by KAZEMI off the back foot. And I'm not sure whether he was entering bout management mode or just concerned about the cut to the right eye that's been sustained in this round. With blood smeared across the face of Shamshir. And both men planting their feet into the canvas in the closing seconds of the round as a roundhouse right landed once again. More down to the canvas is Shamshir, and there's the bell to conclude the contest. An incident-filled contest, my goodness. Shamshir docked a point in round number 2 for failing to keep his head up. KAZEMI docked a point in round 2 for punching incorrectly. Remember, we had 3 tied scores of 19 points apiece going into the final round. I happen to think that this man did the better work in round number 3, but he did elect to go on the back foot, did pot shot, but has that posture, will it prove to be costly? I think the man in blue has done enough. At the end of a very hard-fought affair indeed to determine who's going through to the quarterfinals.
Ladies and gentlemen, over on Ring B, your winner by split decision. In the blue corner, representing Iran.
So a thumbs up to his corner from Mehdi KAZEMI, a 4-1 split decision victor over Australia's Jawaad Shamshir, the 2024 National Schools silver medalist from Australia. Just engaging in a few words of respect at the conclusion of the contest. It was hard fought, and just seeing from that graphic that KAZEMI actually took the final round on a 4-1 split. So an incredibly close contest, but it's a 4-1 victory for the man from Iran. And he goes through to the quarterfinals now, 1 win away from a place on the podium and at least $10,000 added to his bank account. Some of the action from the contest, which had plenty of incident throughout the 9 minutes of boxing.